Hi, my name's Emma Bell and I work with people to shift their mindset so that they can be calmer, happier and more fulfilled right now. Now in the last video I asked you to make a 1-degree shift in what you're thinking and to feed your reticular activating system something a little more nourishing so the output was more effective. So I hope you got on really well with that. Today I want to just share a proposition with you that I have, and it's that the problem, whatever the problem may be, it's not really the problem. It's not what you think it is. In fact, the real problem is your thinking about the issue, your feeling about the issue and how you talk about the issue. That's the real problem. And in fact, that's the area in which you have much more control and influence about shifting your problem towards a solution. So this is my drawing of a television set. And I want to talk to you about how, if this is the problem, if we accept that, how you can solve your problem. Now, most of us think that A being the activating event and C being the consequence, most of us think that A causes C. So let me give you an example. You're in a meeting at work and your boss is a little harsh with you in front of your team members. That's the activating event. The consequence may be that you feel rebuffed, you feel undermined and you feel angry about that. Now you'll believe, if you're like most human beings, that A causes C, that how your boss spoke to you caused the consequence of you feeling as you do and then getting into that thinking, feeling spiral. In fact, that's not true. B causes C. It's what you think about what happened that causes the way that you feel. You think your boss ought not to have done that. You project thinking into what others or how others saw that. It's your thinking, your feeling and how you talk about it that's going to have the consequence of you feeling worse or better. Chances are, in the example that I've given you, is you'll talk to colleagues who were also at the meeting and ask them what they thought about that, but priming them to say that it was outrageous because your perspective is that it was outrageous or it was unacceptable or it broke some social or cultural norm. The point is that B causes C. What you think, what you believe about the way people should behave in these kinds of environments and the fact that those rules are broken, and how you perpetuate your thinking by talking to other people, that intensifies the consequence, namely how you feel about it. But the wonderful truth is that if the solution is in your control rather than in someone else's behaviour, then that means that the solution is available to you all the time. So let's look at how you might solve the BC problem. So if you've got a colleague at work whom you think is an idiot, for example, then your perpetual message is he's an idiot. You see the sender profile in an email coming into your inbox. Oh God, what is it now? Because that's your B, and your B causes C, which is irritation, frustration, even before you've read the email. And as we know from previous videos, you'll read that email through the lens of your thinking. If you were to shift your thinking to something more constructive, which is an acknowledgement that you haven't taken time to get curious about who he is, why he behaves the way that he does and so on, that neutralises your thinking. And if B is neutralised, then the consequence, i.e. how you behave towards your colleague at work, is also going to be neutral. It's going to be much more empowering in driving a constructive relationship between you and your colleague. Another example is just the internal priming that goes on. I am ... whether that's something constructive and positive or whether it's something negative. If it's something negative, you can change that just by 1 degree to something a little more positive, because we know that B causes C. Or alternatively, if the television set is your thinking and it's going on all the time, you could always just switch it off. And what I mean by that is let your thinking settle. I've spoken before about the snow globe. Just let your thinking settle. And then your intuition comes through and your wisdom comes through and you're able to be present and of service to the people in front of you. But for some people, that's just a step towards the end of the journey. They struggle enough with changing their thinking. So if you practice that, and that's your call to action, to practice just treating B as if it were the solution to the problem, then C, the consequence, will change. You'll see a tab coming up on the screen, click on it, join our email list, you'll get many more videos like this into your inbox, and if you love this, you'll love my book, The True You, jump onto emmajbell.com and you can download a free copy right now, and please share this video, let other people hear this message. Thanks and have a great week.